is a beautiful seaside resort in southwest Turkey, normally a place to relax and rejuvenate. For 1 weekend a year, however, that peace and calm is disrupted when the world's best off-road riders gather here for the Sea to Sky event. They start from sea level, literally by the sea, before scaling Mount Olympus at an altitude of 2,365 meters.
It's always a good atmosphere, you know, like the tourists come, they've probably never seen anything like this, so there's a few heads turning, looking what we're doing. So it's introducing people to the sport as well, and something they've never seen.
The riders start day one on the beach, but hardly as bums. This opening stage of the race is all about speed, thrills, spills, and spectacular jumps. "21-year-old Johnny Walker leaves his rivals in the dust during qualifying, grabbing pole position for the next stage.
I'm feeling good, but it's like every other race I've been to this year, I've been feeling good, but like Erzberg, I drowned my bike in the first water puddle, and then at Romania, I ran out of fuel, so hopefully nothing goes wrong at this one.
Then the battle against the elements commences. From the beach, they head for the forest, as the mountain begins to loom larger. The terrain only gets tougher from here onwards, and the riders will have to use all their skills to prevail. Smooth and swift sections are followed by tricky technical parts, pushing man and machine to their limits. It's the kind of conditions that two-time winner Graham Jarvis revels in, and he makes up ground on fellow Englishman Walker.
So if I win this year, it'll be 3 wins on the trot, so it would be a nice. I'm still hungry as ever, still really want that win.
As the race progresses, it becomes increasingly a quest for climbers rather than cruisers. On this kind of terrain, experience and technical riding skills are decisive, not horsepower. Even the best of them struggle to overcome seemingly impassable obstacles. Wielding those heavy 100-kilo bikes around corner after corner is visibly taking its toll. That's an immense physical exertion, and not just because of the terrain.
The hardest part of this race, I think it's the heat. We have more than 30 degrees, and yeah, that's the hardest part for me. And also in the up at the mountain, I heard about a dark canyon.
The dark canyon is the final grueling stage of the Sea to Sky. Only the creme de la creme make it this far. The exhausted riders have to summon up whatever strength they have left to conquer the summit. It's been a neck-and-neck race between Walker and Jarvis, and there's just a few meters separating them as the finish line comes into view. Walker wins, ending his streak of bad luck. The 10-second winning margin was one of the closest ever in extreme enduro.
I think the hardest part for me was probably coming up towards the end when I seen Jarvis was catching me. I knew he was coming all day, so I just had to push. And then the last 4 miles, maybe we were both going backwards and forwards in positions, and eventually got 10 seconds on him at the top, and that's all that split us.
Johnny's rode really well, so big congratulations to him.
In third, no small achievement here, is an exhausted Alfredo Gomez from Spain. For Dougie Lampkin, it seemed the torment would never end.
Basically, I could see the Red Bull arch here, and I thought it was getting close, but I knew the bike was just coming to a stop. And then it looked like it was on fire. There was blue smoke coming from under the tank, and unfortunately somebody was throwing water on it just on that corner, and then the bike just stopped then, and I knew there was no chance trying to restart it. I knew that was the end, and one of the photographers put his cameras down and said, "Let's push it," and I thought, well, luckily I got some more friends to come down and give us a hand, and Johnny came down now, you know, after winning the race, came down and got me through to the end.
Extreme enduro is the ultimate in off-road biking, but there's also a lot of camaraderie between competitors. Only the 3 guys on the podium get trophies, but every rider who finishes the race is surely a winner.